So, June is National Dairy Month, and we're going to talk about milk versus milk substitutes. So, what's in the milk that you're drinking? Well, the milk that we normally refer to as cow's milk or dairy milk, but there are some milk substitutes that look like milk but are made from plant based sources. No matter what, the dietary guidelines for Americans recommend that adults and children receive 3 servings of dairy foods in their daily eating plan. For more recipes or information, you can always check their website out at choosemyplate.gov. Milk is naturally nutrient rich, providing 9 essential nutrients. The ones that we know the most are calcium, potassium, phosphorus, and protein. However, there are many non dairy milk substitutes on the market today, so we want to take a look at these beverages to see how they compare. When you're comparing beverages, you want to consider the cost, the taste, the availability, and the nutrition. The same things that you would consider no matter what you're looking at with regards to food. The nutrition facts labels is very important. A serving size for milk is about 1 cup or 8 fluid ounces. Dairy milk products have some nutrition standards that milk substitutes do not have, but you're going to look at the amount of calories, fat, protein, sugars, and nutrients that are in it. When you're comparing to nutrition, not all milks are created equal. So we're going to compare some different labels, looking at them, but remember that milk is a great protein source no matter what type you drink, and that naturally occurring calcium is easily absorbed by our body, which helps us prevent osteoporosis. Looking at these different labels, you will see that certain ones have a higher fat content, higher calories. For the most part, they have about the same protein, except some of the ones such as coconut, rice, and almond milk. And calcium can vary as well, but they're all pretty good sources of calcium. If you're looking at reducing your calories, it's important to switch from a whole or full fat beverage to a lower fat option. No matter what, you're going to get the same amount of 9 essential nutrients in that, regardless of your fat content. The total fat is important because fats are an essential part of our healthy eating plan. You need them, but you need to limit your intake of saturated fat, trans fat, and cholesterol because that can increase the risk of heart disease. So making sure that you're choosing foods and beverages with good, unsaturated, heart-healthy fats. Carbohydrates. There are complex and simple carbohydrates. We want to make sure that you're getting good amounts of fiber. Sugar is important because you want to make sure that you're not getting added sugars because that can also increase the calorie content of your beverage. Protein is very important to build and maintain your muscle, keep your blood healthy, and your body strong. And it provides 6 to 9 grams of protein per serving of dairy. However, your plant-based proteins are not complete proteins. Calcium is an essential nutrient that's found in milk. And again, this helps with our bone mass, our strength, blood clotting, and helps keep a normal heartbeat. But there are calcium supplements that are added to the milk substitutes, and they are not as readily absorbed as naturally occurring calcium. Again, for more information, you can always check it out on choosemyplate.gov. If you have lactose intolerance or a milk allergy, there is a difference between the two things. So you want to get the facts before you choose. They're not the same. Being lactose intolerant means you cannot digest lactose, which is the sugar that's found in milk. Some of the symptoms you will experience are stomach pain, gas, and bloating. It can start with smaller amounts of cheese, or it can be very difficult and uncomfortable to live with. But there are a lot of lactose-free milk and soy beverages that are good alternatives. If you have a milk allergy, this is an abnormal response to the protein that's in milk, and it could cause difficulty breathing. And this is seen and usually in young children, but you always want to get diagnosed by a physician if that's the case. No matter what, be sure to check your labels, get your nutrition facts, and drink your milk. Read the nutrition facts food label to compare the nutrients and the content of your different beverages. This has been Jennifer Brown, Family Consumer Science Agent with the North Carolina Cooperative Extension Service. Please check us out on facebook.com/PersonGranvilleFCS and subscribe to our YouTube channel. Thanks for tuning in.